Hi everyone, we are Dot Baroque and my name is Alan.
I'm Brenda.
I'm Chris.
I'm Leslie.
And today we are going to present to you some of our favorite Baroque music. Now for all of our new viewers out there, Brenda, would you just like to share what is Baroque music all about?
Sure. So Baroque music simply refers to European music from the Baroque period, so roughly from the years 1600 to 1750. This might sound like music from a long, long time ago, but hey, you know what? Many of the tunes that we're going to be playing for you today are exactly like pop songs from that time. Everybody knew them, you have catchy tunes, groovy rhythms, and rocking bass lines that will certainly stick in your head.
Rocking bass lines. Brenda, that's exactly what Chris and I are playing most of the time. And as much as the violins have the tune most of the time, Chris and I have the most important role in Baroque music. We provide the foundation for you to do your stuff.
That's exactly right, I completely agree. Now in fact, there is a kind of music that emerged during this time known as music on a ground bass. Now what this simply means is that there is a bass line that keeps repeating over and over again, above which melodic instruments such as the violin spin out melodies and faster, exciting notes known as divisions. Well, more on that later, but it seems that they have already started. Let's try them. We hope you enjoyed our opening number by Italian composer Marco Uccellini. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, the violins that we're playing on today look and sound a little different from what we're used to.
Yeah, so one cool thing that we do at Dot Baroque is that we play on instruments that these composers and musicians were playing on during their time. Back then, strings were not made out of metal, but out of intestines from certain animals. Thus, these strings are called gut strings, as opposed to steel strings on a modern violin. Baroque violinists also often play with the freedom to lift their chin off the instrument, whereas in the violins of today, you will see a piece called a chin rest, which allows the player to firmly hold the instrument in place.
And lastly, you will also notice that the Baroque bow is actually a lot shorter if you compare it with a typical modern bow. And this gives us the ability to create a whole variety of light and crispy articulations. Well, we'll demonstrate a little more of this in the next tune we're going to play for you. It's a traditional English tune called The Duke of Norfolk.
Chris, on the subject of instruments, people must be wondering about this strange instrument you have there. Can you tell us more?
Yes, Leslie. So this instrument is called the theorbo. It has 14 strings, and it joins the cello in providing harmony for the ensemble. Since it's usually an accompaniment instrument, there exists a few solo pieces for the theorbo. One of which I'll be playing for you today is Kapsberger's Toccata Arpeggiata, which means an improvisatory piece of broken chords.
Not solo, just chords. You're still playing chords.
Yeah, you go away.
And this ground bass piece that you've just heard is on another level, simply because it has a wonderful cello solo.
Yeah, that was a rocking cello solo, man. And that was such a beautiful solo by Chris.
So now we are going to switch the mood a little and listen to one of the most popular ballads from England at the turn of the 16th century, Flow My Tears by John Dowland. Neither Alan or I are trained singers, so we will instead play for you today an arrangement of this popular song by German composer Johann Schopp on the violin.
The bass line that I will play in this piece is not a ground bass, but the bass line of the original song by John Dowland. And the feature of this violin version by Schopp is, however, his special use of the compositional technique known as divisions. Let us briefly illustrate this. Alan, could you play the original tune by Dowland? And what divisions mean is that the composer varies the tune by dividing the musical beat into smaller units, which basically means there are faster notes within the same amount of time. And the next part of the song? And what about Schopp's divisions? Well, you get the idea. In fact, in our performance of this piece for you today, we will have Alan play the original tune by Dowland in the background, while Brenda performs the violin divisions by Schopp. It is truly a beautiful and haunting tune, which was in its day very much the top pop song. Please enjoy.
For our last two pieces today, we will turn back to festive party music with divisions of another pop song of the day, Bravade, found in a manuscript collection in the Netherlands.
And following that, we will end off with an ancient dance tune of Spanish origin called La Folia. Now, it's full of snazzy rhythms and also moments of sensual goodness. And I hope this piece sends all of you out feeling energized and inspired. Please enjoy. thank you so much for tuning into our program today, and we hope we have gotten you somewhat hooked on Baroque music.
And if you like what you heard and seen, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more fun content like this.
A special thank you to Republic Polytechnic for inviting us to be part of Reflections Arts Festival 2020. From all of us here at Dot Baroque, please take care
And see you next time.